Alright, welcome back to the Tour de Valheim. I'm ManCaveChris. I am late. I hate being late. But it's been a hectic evening. So you'll have to forgive me. Anyhow, how did I get freeze glands? I don't know why I had freeze glands. Anyway, I have freeze glands from... I don't remember killing anything. I must have, like, scooped up a dead drake or something. I don't know. Anyway. Back to exploring, I suppose. Not really sure what else to do. So I guess that's it. Welcome in, boss, and Mark. Hey guys, how's things? I was just saying I'm late, sorry about that. I'm usually quite punctual, but it was a crazy friggin' day. I was at the office, so I saw Caper. He was so sad about the Ashlands, poor guy. And then I got my hair cut, and then I had to go to Costco, and luckily it's not a busy week in Costco, because it's the spring break here in Quebec right now, so that was easy. But it was like getting home late, and my wife was in the middle of like a workout in the gym. In the garage, we have like a little garage gym, and she was doing like a workout activity thing that's streamed. So she was busy, and I had to like unload the Costco, which, you know, can be a lot. Kids yelling, screaming, dog needs walking. And I was like, holy shit, you know, stream. I gotta stream. Priorities. So we're like 17 minutes late. Unbelievable. Dock it off my pay, everybody. Sorry about that. Anyhow, yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. We got a lot to do tonight. I mean, honestly, I'm off tomorrow. The nice thing is I have tomorrow and Friday off. So maybe we'll go a little bit later, a little bit past my bedtime. I do have to get up not too late because I got to take the kids to an activity tomorrow, but I think we can probably push it to like 11 at least, you know. 11 locals, so let's hope we can make some good progress. I'm just going to try to get a few more wisps here while we wait out night, just because I'd like to fill back up the stock. We're going to have to get a bunch of Ursul wood when we're out there too. I'm torn because, of course, I'd like to have my belt on more often so I can carry more stuff, but obviously when I'm in the mist, it's kind of hard. But I think what we're going to do tonight is, if I recall, I left my portal on the middle of like a big rock out in the ocean, basically on the coast of the mist. I think we're just going to sail around that island and start continuing east. Oh, okay, good. You got time to eat there, Mark. Happy you got time to eat. How's the car situation? I was kind of snooping on Caper's stream the other day. Too lazy to chat, but I don't know if you've made any progress. Has the soul been sent to a pasture upstate or something to be made into a... you know, pop cans or something later. Also, because I was super busy and stressed, I got myself a friggin' Guinness Zero, because I'm, you know, old now, and not old, but I don't drink anymore much. I was at Costco and I saw a big pack of them, and I thought, you know what, it's almost St. Patrick's Day, and you know, I'm not Irish or anything, but I'll have some 0% Guinness in the house. Oh, nice. You got the CX-9? Excellent. Did they, like, the people you bought it from, did they kind of help you out because of what they basically screwed you into a $10,000 7-month, you know, non-refundable mess? Kind of, like, help you out a little bit? Like, yeah. Took a nap during his long boat ride. Yeah, I was kind of asking him about that. I was like, why'd you do that? Like, didn't you have a much closer portal? But I guess he was trying to bring materials with him. So I suppose that makes some sense. Plus, you know, gives him a chance to learn the Drakkar. It's obviously a much different thing to drive. Ah, that's good, Mark. I'm happy that you got some... something came up, Mark, after that string of bad luck. But yeah, CX-9s are nice. They're big beasts. I looked at a larger size SUV a while back. We have a Nissan Rogue 2015, which has, despite all the issues with the Rogue and the CVT and in general, that year was probably one of the, I don't know if it was the worst year, but it was not one of the good ones. The car's been okay for us, to be honest. It's definitely wimpy. Its performance is disgusting, but we keep it in eco mode, which makes it even more awful. But I mean, we're not lead feet drivers, and we don't care that much. So like, just need a nice long runway to get up to speed. But the CVT struggled this winter. It was the coldest winter we've had probably since we've had that car. And oh my goodness, was it unhappy. CVTs, especially these older ones from Nissan, are not good cold weather and require, like, honestly, when it's like minus 20, minus 30 Celsius outside, they'll start, but like, if you try to drive after, like, if you don't let it warm up for like 10 minutes at least, maybe even 20, the transmission is just so bad. I think it's because like the belt in the CVT is like stiff and basically prevents smooth. I mean, I realize it's like an unlimited gear train, but anyway, it just does not run well. It's not good. It like revs super high. It's noisy. It's just not happy. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it would be fine if it was in like the lower, half of the US. And it's not bad here during the winter or summer and normal winters and everything. And I'll say, like, mileage wise, it's decent. It's certainly not as good as I kind of hoped it would be. I don't know what it would be in miles per gallon, but I would say we average somewhere around like 9 liters per 100 kilometers, which isn't awful or anything. My Mazda 3, I also have a Mazda 3. I have the 2014 coupe or sedan Mazda 3 mid trim, and I'll get like 6 liters per 100 average the entire year. And there's days where if I'm driving like in the right conditions and everything, that I get down to like 4.2 liters per 100, and that's pretty damn good. That must be like, I don't know, 40 miles per gallon, something nuts. But I will say, like, despite all the problems I see online about like Rogue transmissions failing early and blah 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 blah, like we've been driving it since 2015. Granted, it doesn't have a lot of miles on it. But we also do drive mostly city. Like my wife, well, not city, but like small town, right? Like my wife does a lot of little trips, which isn't really that good on cars or great for cars, right? So it seems to handle it. Okay, we do need this. And this. We need all of this. So, all in all, I think it's done fine. It's definitely not big enough, though. Like, we have a big German Shepherd. By the time you get him in the back, and the 2 kids with their car seats and booster seats now, but still, like before with the big-ass kid car seats, you do not have room for, like, anything. It's basically a full-up car. If you wanted to have luggage at that point, good luck. Okay. Come on. Come on. All right. So, if, I think we said that was north. We pointed north. So we're going east. So I guess we're going to like sail down past there and around the coast here and just keep going that way. That'll probably be decent. Don't even need to see these guys. There's really nothing for me. Honestly, as long as we can avoid y'alls, we'll be okay. I probably should have got motor. I keep forgetting to do that, but whatever. Probably going to send your son there for his first vehicle now. Yeah, nice, good. No motor buff, yeah. He didn't use the motor buff. Now I forgot the motor buff. Dealer even gave it full tank of gas. Nice, yeah, that's good. Yeah, Mazda 2s are pretty tiny. I guess they don't really make those anymore, do they? I think the 3 is pretty much the smallest thing they've got now. But, when I saw Kia Soul pop up in the chat, I thought, ooh, I don't know if that was a good experience for him. To be honest, it just made me think of that, like, do you remember that commercial they had? Maybe it didn't air in the States, I don't know, but it was like, a bunch of hamsters or some shit. Like, okay, so it's a hamster car. Hey, what's that? Ooh. Dock here. That's a weird formation right there. Isn't it? That look like something over there? That kind of looks something weird. Oh, look what that is. Is that just rock? What is that? Is that like a skull or something? Just shaped funny? I don't know. Of course I heard a y'all just now, also. Which is frickin' frustrating. Okay, what do we got going on here? Kias have made my never again list, which previously only occupied by Chrysler, yeah. Doing some shoreline shopping from the boat. Yeah, boss, that's what we're gonna be doing. Hey, T-Mac, welcome in. You told Korean cars just copied Japanese engineering, way crappier alloys. I could see that. Engines blow out. But yeah, welcome in, T-Mac. You like the Soul body style because it reminded you of the first gen Scion XB. Oh yeah, I remember that. And yes, hi Soul Roach, Queen or Bust, that's right. Load Claw's naval battle with Loxes. He had a naval battle? That's fun. 2010 Civic. Japanese auto go to the end. Yeah. Can't complain with a Japanese Civic. I've seen plenty of old Civics on the road, especially when you go down south in places where like the weather is you know, less of a problem. Those cars will go forever. Anyway, we're going to try to stay out here. We got the wind right now in the east, kind of pushing us east, which is where I wanted to go. So we're just going to chill a little offshore. I don't want to y'all shooting us. We're going to scope out what we can. Oh, looks like we got more mistlands over there. So that's something. We kind of came through most of that. That looks like it's going to become plains again. So I'm guessing maybe we can cut across to this one next. But yeah. So what was he battling? He was battling Lox, but he was in a ship and it was like untamed Lox. Because I've had Lox doggy paddling after me before too, and that's pretty terrifying stuff. Wait, which direction are we going? Kind of east. It's funny because it looks like another Mistlands with another mountain right in the middle. I was telling Caper that today, like, it often seems to be the case that Mistlands Islands have mountains in them, in the middle. Anyway, let's just get over here somewhere, see what we can see. I think I want to stay in the boat a bit more today and try to get lucky and scope out coastal tomb or crypt or mines or whatever, mines, to save myself a little bit of headache. Like, those two islands are kind of interesting looking, but I don't think they have anything. eyeing a new Accord. Never had a Nissan, Honda, Mazda, or Kia. Well, they're not all good, but Accord, gotta do your research. Hearing a lot of bad things about new cars. I think all new cars are just bad times, to be honest with you. I don't think there's really much of a good new car, really. I know Caper was talking about having the Elantra during his rental, and I'll probably get the same car, literally. Like, it's a small place, small airport. They have one rental shop, and like they all basically have. There's like 10 cars, and they're almost all the same. And yeah, it's not bad or anything, but it has so many features that, to me, are just like too much. Like, the over reliance on these new convenience features, I think, is a bit of a turn off to me, to be honest. Some of them are nice to have, for sure, but like, if they're not going to work because you get a little bit of dirt on the windshield, that kind of pisses me off when they start beeping at you. Ever see the Elder Ring meme where that one gal whose name escapes me says, "Tarnished, I offer you an Accord," and then she's standing by a Honda? No, I have not seen that. That's pretty funny. I assume because in the game she says Accord, like, you know, like she offers an Accord. Other meaning of the word. They're putting plastics into engines, for fuck's sakes. Plastics in engines? Well, that's interesting. That seems unlikely to be useful. Don't get me wrong. I mean, oh, look at that. Big old aqueduct. Don't get me wrong. There's some pretty impressive plastics. The world of plastics has obviously come a long way. But they don't typically do well in heat. Alright, so it looks like we've got an aqueduct, and I don't know if there's something over there. There's kind of, that looks like a bit of a weird mountain over there, but I don't think anything of note. Always got to be careful around here now, with y'alls coming and going. Like, one could easily spawn right in front of me here. Oh. Okay, well, that's a good start. That's a diverger base. They often tend to also be under siege. Okay, let's see if we can get into there. Let's see if we can do this without getting murdered. That's a weird looking rock there, too. Could be something. Oh, I think it's just one of those, like, big pillar rocks that have, like, a light post on it. Okay, you know what? Just out of abundance of caution here, we're not going to take a chance. We're going to just be ready for the y'all attack. That's probably going to happen to me. Try to make our way in here. I mean, that should be a friendly one. They look like they've got lights on. So that's good. We can use that as a stepping off area. I'm gonna have to probably try to make my portal on this little island here if it's out of their ward radius. But this is where I fear my y'all fears come in, where like one just pops in right here and you just get wrecked. But we do have some mages outside, so. Fighting already. Alright, we should be good to make our thing here. Alright, we got like another little divergery thing over there. So that's good news. Hopefully this is far enough away from their ward that I can chop this. That's annoying. We kind of need Yurtisa wood right now. Hold on a second. I'm gonna just try to get this here somewhere where I can actually mine it. Don't drown. Okay. Good. We'll ditch those extras because we can't afford to carry that. Alright. I don't know what kind of daylight we got left. Stream's been up 21 minutes. Probably getting close. Yeah, I'd like to go over there. Check that out. And I'm gonna see if maybe just behind this hill here we have something of value. Because it's nice to have these guys around. But I do think it is almost night already. Which is always a problem. What else are we talking about here? The best thing about new cars is warranty. But they count on that, yeah. 15-year-old Dodge and an A7. A 7-year-old Toyota. Okay. I like to go to Mexico with the Helix truck. Oh, the Hilux truck base. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they don't do that anywhere else in, like, North America, but... Basic truck, right? It's like the... I mean, if you wanted to create yourself a... you know, thrown together technical with the big old 50 cal in the back, I mean, that's your ride. Everybody knows any Toyota that has been fighting wars across the Middle East for the last 20 years is a good, well-built vehicle. If a car isn't sold in the US because it's too durable for the US market, you should probably try to get one. Y'all got me last night after 5 Seeker and 1 Seeker Soldier wore me down. Oh, that's too bad, T-Mac. That's annoying. Yeah, opportunistic gals paddling their killboards. That's right. You're padding their killboards. Yep. A huge cod? I didn't pay attention. Did a big cod jump by me? He could have. Let's see. Over the years, I've driven Ford, Buick, Chevy, AMC, Honda, Subaru, and Toyota. You're a buyer. AMC. There's a name you haven't heard in ages. An Eagle? Wasn't it an Eagle Talon that used to be? That was a pretty cool car. You guys remember those? I had a friend that had one in high school. Oh, nice. You got 3 extractors from Diverger ports. Yeah, they're the easiest, I think. They're the easiest to take out because they normally don't have more than a few guards. I mean, this lighthouse that I just found might have, like, you know, several. So we may not... Well, we're not messing around anymore with that stuff anyway, but... Speaking of which, we should probably deal with our sap problems at some point, too, here. How much time I got? Mist Farm is the one I want. Let's go in here and see if we can move one of these extractors. I think one needed to be moved. So we've just freed that one up. It was this one, I believe, is probably out of juice. We still get more, but... No crafting station. Now we go down here. There was one. We'll set this route up for a bit. I hear you, you bastard. There's definitely a seeker in there. $10 iron. Oops. I guess I had broken down that blast furnace that we had and forgot. Man, I hear them all over the place. They're just everywhere in there. It's like critters in the walls kind of business. Okay. That was good. We got like 40 sap anyway. Ambassador. Okay, your father had one of those Yugo cars in the mid-90s. I don't remember any AMC models outside of the Gremlin, the Pacer, and the Eagle. And the Eagle was the only one I ever actually was in as a kid. Okay. Skoda in the 90s. Nice. I've been in a couple of weird cars because I go to Europe quite often for work. But yeah. Well, T-Mac, this is Caper Cafe's like dream from day one. He thought it'd be cool to make like a automobile company that just makes like bare bones, like all you need, you know, 4 wheels and some doors. You know, forget all the wingdings and stuff, just a reliable, never breaks, like tractor of a vehicle. And I think that would be pretty cool, especially if you could get one that had like, you know, like imagine having like a road legal tractor with a PTO thing on it, right? So you could do like attachments and stuff, do all kinds of cool shit. That'd be nice. Be like, it could be your daily driver, your farm plow, your snow blower, your, you know, leaf blower, your backhoe. You just have all your attachments. Instead of spending money on all the fancy wingdings, you just have like a factory worth of shit in your garage where you just like pull in and hook it up and do your next job. Be great. But yeah, little pickups. I wanted a Ford Ranger when I was in university. Like I thought that'd be a good truck to have, but I realized after a while that like it would have made no sense for me at the time because like A, it's not big enough to do a lot of stuff. B, it's just more use. It's like less useful than a car in a lot of ways because you can only fit. Back then, it wasn't like a crew cab one or anything. It was just a 2-seat, nothing behind, not even like flip down bench seats. Good thing I didn't buy it, probably. It would have been a cool truck for me and my dog by myself, but then when I started having like wife and family, it would have been awful. You think it was government regulations that made trucks massive? Yeah, I don't know. I saw a study on this the other day. I forget what it was. Where like the average 4th grade kid is no longer able to see over the hood of a truck. So basically there's even more risk now of like kids getting run over because the trucks are so high that the people driving basically wouldn't see. Like you'd have to basically be a teenager before you'd be visible because the trucks are like friggin' 5 feet high at the hood. It's just crazy. I mean, sure, like they're on 20 friggin' 24-inch rims and shit now, half of them. But like, do you really need it? Royal jelly. I'm gonna make some porridge. We haven't made it yet, but why not? Can now. We got sap. Got lots of sap. We can make some universal porridge. How about that? The crafting sound actually cuts out before it's done. It's like it's linked to the original time to make one. They don't loop the sound. Makes sense. Never noticed that till now. Okay. There we go. These don't go in here though. Got some porridges. This gives me a nice 80 boost instead of 75, so we can go 85 and get a little extra. We don't need them right now, but we'll have that for later. I really thought it was closer to night. I guess it turns out it really wasn't. Maybe I ought to get even a little bit more sap. This is a bit crazy in here. I think this is where our other sap stuff is. Definitely over here. Good haul. 40 more. Bye bye. 1982 Chevy. Basic, reliable, got you around. Yeah, sap's the ingredient in a lot of things, T-Max. So we need it for food and we need it for making eaters. So getting extra sap is never a bad thing. I guess maybe I'll I was gonna say I could break the boat, but I'll do that after I cross. I'll cross over to the diverger side and then I'll break the boat. So we'll just do our turnip farm real quick here. Turnips and carrots, so we can do our Mistlands foods. Well, my very, very first car that I ever actually... I actually don't think I was owner, but I was a teenager and I was basically the only one who ever drove it. Was a 1993 Pontiac Grand Prix. I think my stepdad bought it brand new. And I ended up getting to drive it a lot in like 2000 and in the early 2000s. So that was the first car that I really like kind of half owned. And it was nice. It was a cool car back then. It was like a nice, good V6 engine, a very bulletproof engine. Like at the time, I think it was quite good. Rust and problems like that, of course. But it was a pretty sporty car too. Pretty nice. I enjoyed it. But by the time I got a hold of it, it was quite long in the tooth. So, yeah. What else do we see here? A friend of mine whose daily driver is a Miata like to say some guys drive big trucks to compensate for their shortcomings, and on the other hand, drive a very small car. Nice. Capers should be streaming Monday and Wednesday next week if he can, because I'll be away. I explained everything to him today. I shouldn't be helping him, but I had to. I told him exactly what he needs to do. Because again, it's tough when you're a little less experienced in like, I was telling him, to be honest, like, if I can get past the queen, I know it's going to be rough. Like, don't get me wrong, Mistlands is going to be rough. But what he had to deal with there is kind of how I'm used to playing. All these challenge runs I've been doing, like, just kiting things for my life. That's what I do. And he didn't know that you could have the sword and the torch out at the same time, which would have been important. Because I was saying to him, like, dude, you got to stop hitting the vultures with your torch, because it's just going to break. It doesn't have a lot of durability. And if that torch breaks, you're kind of ruined. And he didn't even know that he could do the sword in one hand, torch in the other. Right, which would have allowed him to kill those vultures, because they still kind of come close. They just don't attack, and he would have been able to knock them all out. So that's something that he'll now know. And yeah, going back through, although maybe ended up costing him, I think basically when he came back out, if he'd had the torch out, bone mass on, he probably could have got out of that. I think he would have been hurting, but he would have got probably free from the like pile of them to the point where he could have maybe regrouped. I just need to plant like a couple of these so I can move again. Oh, 5K. Can you imagine like being so loaded with stuff that someone comes along and sprinkles 5 carrot seeds on your shoulder and you just collapse? You are definitely pushing it. You're pushing limits at that point. If 5 carrot seeds is what breaks your back. Of course, now they're all drunk looking here. Anyway, we're going to have to remember to plant carrot seed bushes or whatever. Seed plants at some point. Maybe I'll do some onions just for variety here. Let's do those. And boop, boop, boop. Because we're going to be making salads eventually too, right? We've made them before, but we kind of haven't been playing with stamina food lately. Do need to decide how I want to do the foods for the queen, because I have no choice really, and I need to use eater. But like, do I go 2 eaters, 1 stamina, and just hope I don't get smacked? Or do I do what I've been doing and take the risk? Alright. We're just gonna have to throw that on the floor for a minute. Literally, the cultivator was what did it. I should probably repair that, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Food situation is going to be one of those ones where I just have to kind of think about what I'm going to do. Because I also probably should build some of the eater weave set at this point. And I'll be able to at least keep my eater up. Especially if I'm not going to end up summoning skeletons. I could probably get away with only 1 food, but, you know. Let's see. Is there an address you can send caper flowers? Scented candles. That's funny. No, we don't have a mailing address, but that would be hilarious. Yeah, he just needs to get up on a... Well, there was a Morgan cave right next to him, it looked like, but there's also a vulture's nest somewhere right there because he got 4 vultures on him. And you can't. If you run around, you just collect them all up, right, Mark? That's pretty much what happens. It's not so much a stamina battle at that point. It's that you're literally gathering all of them. I mean, if he got... Like, I tried to explain to him that, like, you only had to deal with the easy things in the Ashlands, too. Like, once you get some of the big boys coming on top of that... I mean, the Morgans sometimes help because they just, like, roll through everybody. But... I don't know. I hope it's not another, like, body recovery fueling island situation. But, yeah. Got your first kill of Desquito by Windmill Blade. Nice. That's good. I've had a kill by the mast of my boat. It is a tough sacrifice to have no stamina and HP for magic. It kind of sucks, T-Mac. He had the accurate, never used it. Most likely bird nest. Yeah, I think it was a bird nest. Yeah, he could make the him and Nafal, or however you say it. That would be handy against the birds. Apparently they're weak to frost. I didn't know that. I looked it up today. So he, like, his sword should have been able to do it. He just needed to have the the torch in the other hand, and he would have been okay. I think. Obviously, you're not taking very many hits from a soldier. You got to be careful with that one. But oh, Morgans are great for friendly fire killing. It's very easy to kite them to roll into everything. You do get hurt yourself, but when I was doing the fishing video, that was how my original plan was. Of course, I did cheat in the end and just built some ashwood spikes, but that was mostly because I didn't feel like waiting another, hour to try to make this work. Gonna have to call the chickens here in a minute, I think. Oh, here we go. They're gonna escape. Well, one loose hen. Hen on the loose! Well, you're gonna be in for it next time we have a Wraith raid. Okay, let's get our boat across the bridge here, across the gap. And then set up again and break it, bring it through the portal and explore a bit more. Storm? That's kind of unfortunate. Kind of want to go over to that spot there. Sounds like another seeker attack. Happening. Oh boy. Alright, now is this deep here? No, we gotta go right to that spot there. See, I think that might be a seeker running around on the edge there. It could be bunnies. But they've been fighting something over there. Anyway, we just need to get this kind of into this shallow area. Yes, the Morgan is a bowling ball with legs. It is an Ashlands mob. It's kind of like the Ashlands troll. Or sorry, yeah, Ashlands troll. Oh shit. This might work. Damn it, we didn't get the nails. Bastards. I know they're down there. How far did they go? They might have gone... Oh, there they are. I see them. Okay. Oh yeah, I have a cape on. Obviously I might be able to do this properly. Duh. There we go. Bobbing for nails. Okay, good. Maybe the storm would clear up in a minute while we deal with just getting rid of our boat. Magic's very powerful. Yeah, probably shouldn't have, Mark, but we got it. All good. Oh yeah. These guys can come out in the rain. Hey, come here. Ah. Okay, so we'll get that put away. Go down to 284 so we can actually walk. Very good. The rain has stopped here. I don't know if that means it's going to have stopped over there. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then I guess we'll... tries to catch 80 nails with bare hands. Yeah, I know, I got lucky. They must all be, like, in a nice little pack or something. Otherwise, that would be a pain. I guess the best way to catch nails is just dive hands first and hope they all stick into you or something. On April Fools, they should have special 3-star hair that's aggro and incredibly dangerous. That would be hilarious. At this juncture of the race, I'm not steering Caper wrong, but I'm not going to help either. Well, I think, you know what? It's his to win. It really is. The Ashlands grind is less time, I think, than Mistlands grind. It's so much more straightforward to find everything. Like, if he really wanted to, he could probably, I don't know, 2 streams if he didn't have setbacks. I mean, he will have setbacks because he has to learn the ropes, but yeah. Yeah, I also thought standing on the mast would get you everything, but it seems those nails fall faster than you think. Probably because of my cape. I probably fell just a bit too slow because of my cape. Anyway, I'll be right back. Oh, by the way, I'll switch to it for a minute, but I shrunk the map by a factor of half. And the file is less of a problem now. It's a little easier to work with. So before I go real quick here, we were like here, I think, or I don't know exactly. Maybe we were actually on a different island because we went in there and I don't think we went all the way back to the other spot, but like maybe there's some of these islands that we ended up kind of near here. And we definitely ran into yet again mountains on that island, so I'll fill it. Whoops. Oh boy. I'll just go and grab a little mountain. Yeah, see, it's less laggy now, which is nice. Yeah, there was like a mountain in the middle of this, as always seems to be. And then definitely there looked like to be some like some planes going on over here. I don't know if it was like attached. And obviously this seems to have gone to like meet it. Oh fuck, of course. Yeah, we got definite problems with my drawing. Connect that up. Connect this to here. Maybe that'll work. Make this, yeah. And then Mistlands. So I think we ended up basically after all that, we left. We went through here, blah, 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 ended up back here, and then we sailed off of there again and went just across the water, and now we're in another great big freaking Mistlands with more islands all over the place and whatnot. And so far right there, that one's the same problem. Fool me once, fool me twice, maybe. I told my wife, because she's really like artsy, I said to her, one day I'm gonna have you draw me like a beautiful Valheim map, like a fantasy map, like that's in the front of a Tolkien book or something, and it's gonna be just beautiful as opposed to what I make, which is just a mess. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna like work our way from here now. This is the adventures so far. We are, I think, starting to get back west, or sorry, east. Now this is probably all out of scale, but maybe we've crossed the center line of the Earth or the world. I don't know yet. Anyway. Oh, I don't extract it, T-Mac. I draw it by hand, and that's why it's so ugly. You can, though. There is a website, like Valheim Seed Viewer. I just don't do it because it's cheating. Go around naming the islands. Yeah, seriously. But we're just estimating where we've been on the journey. And like it was like this path. Then we went in through all this and ended up back out here onto there, and now we're here, and hopefully we're gonna find another infested mine here where we can get another point. And then if we're hopefully what happens here is that we see a direction swap. So like it's no longer going to point me straight east, it's going to point me back like a little bit or south or north. That means we're getting closer, I think, really is what it would mean. So, and maybe we've passed it entirely and it could be back in this one, which would suck because I didn't leave a portal there, but this could happen. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay. So hardcore. Extract map information with bare hands and pliers. That's right. That's right. That's how we roll. Do we sleep? We had just come back to get rid of our boat, right? Yeah. I think we're like ready to go. Bubbles up. Not Staff of Embers. Jeez, that was almost bad. Oh, sorry, I don't have my video up here. Here we go. I almost Staff of Embers my house, which I've done. True story. Bad time. Don't do those things. In fact, once you get to the Staff of Embers level of the game, you should probably rebuild your house in all non-burnables. Because it does get kind of nasty. Doesn't look like the storm's done, so that's kind of a bummer. Alright, so we got a big ass pillar over there. Another big kind of one there. So there could be something happening over here. We sort of have to kind of establish the direction we want to go before we bust our portal, because I don't want to end up dying and having no way back here. Oh yeah, okay, we got an archer. That's good. Good start. And I hate water. I mistlands in water is not a good time. I don't really want to be caught in the water. Now my health is at like nothing. Let's just see here. That looks pretty promising right there, that big one. That might be good. Something over there could potentially work out. Yeah, we might have something good going on there. Just have to figure out how we're going to get over there. I'll go up here maybe too and just check over this hill. Use a tool called Puppet. You can export files that feed into graphic program and shows you all the connections to your code. Ah, thinking of that for a map. Okay, that could be cool. Yeah, map making is like, I enjoy it. It's kind of fun. I got sloppy in this one. Mainly just because it got to a scale that was becoming hard to manage. Alright. Well, there's a sword. But no obvious things. I don't know where my skellies have gone. I'm going places they can't follow. See if we can get a good look from up here where we can spot something of interest. Try hard to find a spot to stand. Possibly over there? When the lightning lights it up just enough, you can kind of almost see something. Feel like I hear some bad things. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to make our way over that way. In general, just try to get across. Here we go. I'm not seeing anything too obvious, but I guess we just have to get our portal and start hopping. So, that we can do. It's always scary when you break the portal and until you get it back down. But I think we can kind of make this work. We just have to get our carry weight low enough to carry all this. So that means probably ditching some rocks to start with. And then, yeah, we didn't get the fine wood. So we're going to have to ditch a bit of wood. Maybe like 10 wood. Okay. And I guess we can leave this workbench. We have 32 wood still. Although I guess just to... We'll just get rid of exactly what we can. And now we are optimized here. So we got our portal materials. And we're good. Skeletons have been lost somewhere. Not sure what happened to them. Yeah. Crag over there is interesting, yeah. Yeah, we're headed that way, Mark. I think you're right. I think it's an interesting area to look. Hey, Helga. Welcome. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We are on a new island, and we are slowly making our way. We got some crags. Some crags and some areas over here to get to. Over here. Is that what you're talking about? I thought that's what I was thinking. And that one even there might be something. We got the burger. Nope, we got baddies. Here we might need to get some backup from the diverger even. If we can get to them. I don't think we can. Even though Brigger has the high ground, he couldn't take advantage of it. And I think we've got one there though. Looks like we've got a... Have you checked Craigslist? Yeah, exactly. Mark is doing good. Got the car. Got it all sorted. Things are going up. Going up from here. And we think we might have just found another infested mine, which is what we want. We are going to have to fight for it. Of course, we definitely ditched one of the seekers somewhere, so we need to go and find this one. Now. Hanging on to the side there like some sort of weird bug. I mean, I guess it's fitting. That's kind of what you would expect a bug to be doing. But that's the only good bug. A dead bug. Are you chasing rabbits or are you chasing more seeker? Because I don't think there'll be just two. Way to tank it, We've got ourselves a new infested mine. Don't know if there's anybody left down there. You're a good man. We're gonna get you some backup here. Lars. Perfect. Alright, gentlemen. Here's the situation. We gotta get down here. There's probably another one. No? Guess not. I can hear them. I think there is something somewhere. Might just be the inside that I'm hearing, though. Possibly. Job, Lars. Unfortunately, we lost your... Your was defeated. That's okay. Here we go. Hey, Damon. Welcome. Giannis. We got the mine. Yes, we found another one. This is perfect. This is what we need. Now, we just need a queen stone to be in here and give us another goddamn direction. Alright, we're gonna go repair everything. We're gonna get some food. We're gonna be overnighting it inside there, probably. It's a great, like, beautiful locale to overnight in. We will probably need to leave some stuff behind. I don't think we need to be carrying all our Ursul wood and stuff now. We can leave that here. Just to help us not have as much of a headache trying to carry stuff in there. Hoe maybe too can stay for now, because we also tend to run out of inventory, just space in general. We can't forget that our hoe's in here, because a trusted hoe, you never go anywhere without your hoe, but in this case we're going to. Yeah, so food, we need more, because we're going to probably be there for a whole night. Do we want to, like... Well, let's finish up these. And then we'll have some Ursul porridge at the next juncture. Okay. That's going to get us a decent amount. Rested buffs back, I think. I think we should be okay to go in there. And hopefully we... Let's do that here. And just get a little bit healed up while we're at home. What's our, like, tick rate healing right now? 3, 3, 5. Okay. Plus extra from rested buff and all that stuff. Because I want to resummon the skellies when we get in the door, and I just, like, it's always a bit of a... Do you just summon them first? Do you make your bubble? I like to never go through a portal without the bubble at this point. We don't know what's going to be in the front door of these damn places. You never really know. There's lots of skittling around. Lots of skittling around right there. Hey, we got your back. Is he blocked in? Yeah. Blocked and blocked. So probably ticks will come up the stairs and stuff. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. We can definitely shoot through the floor a little bit here. Get them all pissed off. Get ourselves sorted out. We don't need these guys knocking down walls yet, so... Let's just do a little look. A look down here. See what we got. I'm usually used to like ticks being around. Yeah, there they are. Nasty little bastards. Whole bunch of the nasties. Yeah. So we're gonna get the boys for this because we know that they're little tick magnets. What's in this one? Oh, we got a secret door in there. That could be good news. Maybe we do want to go in that one too soon. I don't know. I guess all paths are blocked, so maybe we do just start up here. We want to be efficient. We don't really need anything here other than Queenstone. But anyway, how is everybody? Hope you're all well. We're about to get busy here. Maybe. You like flying around the corner kind of thing? Well, they're not very smart, but I guess I have the perfect decoys over there. Oh. Oh. It's a big boy. That one can hurt us. That's a bubble popper if I ever saw it. Alright, what do we got here? You meant to share you heard something gaming related that's half cool and half insane. Alright, let us know. What do you got? This is kind of great because these guys are here. I don't think it knows what to do. Sweet deal. Okay, we got some more stuff down there. So we got a fragment in there and maybe some more. Okay, so there's some stuff to do. But let's open this. First we'll murder this. Come on, Queenstone. Give me a Queenstone. Ah. Dang it. I mean, I guess we take them at this point, even though we don't truly need them. I don't think we have any need for that. Okay. Let's see, next. Alright, what do you got here? The EVE Online people are making a manuscript, like a handwritten medieval manuscript. Written in ink that will include drop of blood from each volunteer at their convention in Iceland. Oh my goodness. These people are intense. Well, I don't know, Mark. I feel like this is a privacy problem where you're going to end up being cloned. And, you know, some sort of digital, like, slavery where they'll have the Mark clone, like, in the, you know, shipyards of, I don't know, some moon on Eve. Slaving away. Jeez, that guy was a direct flyer. He knew what to do. Preemptive attack! So this was just another seal break. There's some guys in here. Guess I should really get you boys into the fight, but I know you're just gonna fall down the hole. Unfortunately. I don't think you'll be very useful to me. Come on, let's get you out of this corner here. Okay, don't fall down the hole. Ah, damn it. You fell down the hole. What? You stirred up the ticks. Well, shit. Or not yours still here. It was Alvar. Okay, can I get you off of here? Because I'd like you to go down there. Well, we're getting a bit distracted and going a different direction now. Oh, you're the one that I would have liked to have had up there. Team of historians? Wow. Well, I mean, that's cool when people go into it, kind of hardcore. Some games have that kind of a cult following, I guess, right? So Yer came down here and like broke the door. Somebody through that wall. We weren't done upstairs yet, though. Alright, well, whatever. We'll resummon. Okay. You guys. Follow me. We're gonna bust down this door now. Tick. Man, he wasn't even like visible. I just saw his little water marks. He was like always wet little ticks. What are you guys? I know you're aggroing like through the wall. But I need you over here. Okay. Well, another one. Let's see. Come on, Queenstone. Man. Built different. Yeah, those people are built different. But hey, I mean, some people get pretty intense with stuff. Like, I definitely hear lots of stories. Specifically, I think Eve is probably one of the most crazy, where like people are spending like fortunes of real life money and doing all kinds of stuff that I wouldn't do, but to each their own. 335. All right, so we've reached a new day, and we I have to figure out how to get to there. These aren't doors, but there's people back there. There's things back there. So there's got to be like another secret passageway. Guess we still have to like finish through here too. Two-star tick. I don't like two-star ticks. Job, Embla. Are you... Wait. Isn't that like one of the sets? Embla? Right? Ashland's magic set? Something like that? Oh, Embla. I should have known that that would have been you that I would destroy. Well, whoopsies. As I pay tribute to her good work, I get rid of her. Well, that's okay. Gunvor. Gunvor's coming in as the replacement archer. And Tira. Alright, we're packing a lot of stuff here. Probably gonna want to come back for some of these blood clots, but let's just see what's going on up here. Checking their corners. Just a nothing land here. Oh man, where's all my queen pointers? I need some queen pointers. One battle, if you translated the amount of stuff that was destroyed into real world dollars, was something like 350,000 or $350. Is that a comma? Because that's nuts. That's nuts. That's a lot of moolah. Alright, I guess we've kind of figured that area out. Okay. I mean, maybe we can just use this chest because it's kind of near the door to just store, like, huge amounts of stuff. Loosen up our load a bit. Okay. Did we do everything downstairs? And it's just through here now? I honestly can't remember. I think so. Alright, you guys. That's a comma. Holy shit balls. That's a lot of money. Okay. Get some blood magic skill up. Nice. Where are you going? What? Is there something downstairs that you're going to kill? I don't think you're prepared for this. Oh, what's this? This is a big room. This could be good. Maybe there's one down in here. I see why they went downstairs. This is annoying. They went downstairs to get on the same level as those. Alright, well these ones are in water, so let's see if we can Absolutely melt them. Yeah, I need to make some magic set stuff, I think. We need better than this. Surprisingly, I think we don't even have enough either to, like, proc our freaking earrings often. Alright. Anything? I don't think I've ever found one in these pits myself, but I know it can be done. It doesn't look like we're getting it this time. Alright. Down here now. Oh! This is quite slow. But safety first, I suppose. How'd you get there? Oh. Come on. Man. That's 3 rooms, no thing? Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Alright, we got a 1-star here, so... I think Tira was the first summon, so we should get our second one here. Good. Good, good. Alright. You guys ready for this? Holy moly. Oh my god. Jesus, watch those arrows. Oh, Sigrun, you're in bad shape there. That's like my nightmare. Just having like that many ticks pop out of my dog's fur or something. Blowing up. I think there was a 2-star and all that tick mess too. Holy shit, where are we going now? Got more. Oof. Alright. Nope. Nope. And no. Seriously? Another bust. I don't think there's anything left in this. Man! Yeah, this one's... We just got screwed again. No Queen Vegisphere in this one at all. Oops. I mean, I think, right? I'm pretty sure we did this whole place. I think we went through it all. Yeah, I don't hear any more noises, so... Just gotta go get our stuff out of that chest. So, don't care about this, don't care about this, but all that money is already too much to carry. Oh, my goodness. Alright, let's come back for the money in a minute. Let's get rid of all the other stuff that we want. Seal breakers, do we need them anymore? Probably not, but like... we can take a decent amount of this. $4.99. Let's start with that. What a bummer. I really needed to find one in there. Like, that would have just been really nice. Would be really nice. Ugh. I don't remember how many we've done. But I think that was like the 5th maybe or 6th one we've been through. We're getting rich again though. I mean, that's... Damn it. That was a button press. Oopsies. And we've almost got enough for a second seal breaker. And I mean, I think we've got like more cores than we'll ever use at this point. Like, core supply's pretty strong. The jelly is doing pretty good. I guess we're gonna put extra blood clots in there now because we're kind of running out of room. But, geez. I guess we'll bring one of these now. Well, I guess we'll just carry on. Try to find another one. Maybe stumble into the queen by accident. That would also be fine. I would accept that. I guess we'll bring the trophy home. I can't remember if there's anything that trophies are for. Secret trophies are for specifically. I don't remember. I still hear a seeker walking around. I think there's another one behind. So we'll have to get our buds back out. They're not useful. Just decorations, and we only need one at this point, if that is the case. And we have already 2 in there. Oh well. Oh, I could have put the belt on, obviously. That would have been... I could have just done all that in one trip. Pickles. Okay. Yeah, I don't really care much about it. But, whatever. We can go at least until we have a stack of 20, I guess. They're always allowed to take up 1 inventory spot. I don't mind them taking up 1 spot. Where did our little rando chicken go, anyway? Wander off somewhere? Wonder if it'll eventually, like... Oh, there's some more chain. Find its way over to Twig or something. Oh, you're watching up on here. Okay. Keeping guard up there. What's wrong with this fire? Did I accidentally, No, wait. That's not a safe place for a fire. That can probably work. I must have accidentally, used the hoe too much close to it. Snuffed it out. 34 chain. Crazy. Buffalo wings, yeah, pretty much. Buffalo wings. Oh man, when I'm away, I always get buffalo wings one night because there's a wing night at the bar next door to the hotel. I'm pretty looking forward to that. It's Tuesday night next week. So like the only good thing about going away is that I eat like crap for that whole week, even though it's a pretty bad time for me, but it's yum yum. Alright, be right back. Just gonna take another bathroom break real quick, and I guess we'll keep looking. All right. I don't think we have a ton of time before night, so I need to try to scout out something. Get our guys up here. I don't know what way to go anymore. I'm just gonna start wandering, I guess. Yeah, we still got one around here somewhere. Oh, I forgot my wisp torches, man. Finish it off. Man, I get everybody all summoned up and I gotta leave again anyway. Oh well. It's probably close enough tonight. I wondered why I was so light. I didn't have, I had carry weight to spare. Ugh. Yeah, I guess we don't really need the hoe that much at this point. I know I said never leave home without it, but... I'm gonna put these away in the proper places. I guess if, well, if we're gonna leave the hoe at home, we might as well put it in the equipment box, so I just don't lose it. What's of limited use? The hoe? Yeah. Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, there's not much I can do with it. And if I don't get a wolf raid in there, I don't have to worry. All that much. Well, maybe we'll do a bit of cooking. Ugh, there's always so many chores. I still think I'm gonna probably stick with, these guys for now. Just because they're like quite a bit cheaper. The mushroom things. Like blood clots are in no short supply with the amount of ticks we keep running into. And I don't think I'm gonna have any problem with mage caps because I can farm them. So really, it's just easier than... Like, Uridical porridge is quite expensive, actually. If you think about it. How many sap does it take? Like, 4 sap is you know, that's something. It's definitely something. True, getting away from wolves would not be very hard in the mists. I mean, so long as you don't bust your stamina and get screwed. But yeah, they don't happen outside of plains and mountains, that's true. And honestly, if I got a wolf raid in there and a seeker showed up or something, don't think it would have too much trouble with the wolves. Alright, let's get these. Oh man, this is really depressing. I don't want to like... Yeah, I guess if it's all 6 getting them, they might get wrecked. But they're resistant to all the damage types, right? So... Although it is hardcore. Double hard hitting wolves. I mean, I think they do, even against each other, I think the hardcore damage rules apply, so... You know, it's something that definitely get them. Alright. It's like, do we want to just invest in some of these? I mean, we're going to lose quite a bit of armor. I could probably get these up to level 2 or 3. So, 20 instead of 32. I could ditch the root harness, though. I mean, I like it for the protection it gives me, for sure. Like, if I get a tick on me, and I don't have the bubble, I'm a dead man. So I'm not as confident until we are out of... Yeah, I think until ticks are no longer a thing. I don't think we want to do that. Because 2-star stick, a 2-star tick deletes my bubble in like a second. And if I'm not fast enough, the next second is deleting me. They really are not to be messed around with. I don't remember how much damage they do offhand, but it's in the hundreds. And it's in like half-second intervals or something insane. Like 2- and 1-star ticks are nasty business. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring 336. Does anyone remember when Caper did it? It was like... Oh, what was it again? 60? 360 something? We're running out of time here. Like, I don't want to... This is really what's going to piss me off, is that, like, we've done pretty well. But then, like... Can't find the frickin' queen, you know? Be a bit dark in here still. 365 was the disaster? Yeah, okay, so probably like 363 or 364 he did it. We're already full on. Okay, I guess so. Alright, so... I don't know. Tell me you're just chasing bunnies. We're just gonna get up high and have a look. So we came from over there. Hey, wait. Is that another one right there? Could it be? I don't think it is. It looks sort of like one would look, but I don't think so. Yeah. Alright. What looks like the most interesting rock to next look for? Over there, maybe? Yeah, it was the right shape, exactly, but it just didn't quite seem to be the full thing. Well, I hear another something going on over here. Be careful there, running into Bubble, these guys, and taking a blow. Maybe we got another one back in here. Or are they just the spawns from the backside of the one we were just in, maybe, yeah. Oh, poor bunny. I think I hear the burger. Definitely got to be careful when I'm out here throwing my fireballs. Is that a seeker or is that a... Sounds like a seeker to me. Oh, maybe we got a skull here. Wrong button on that. I don't want to shoot fireballs, actually, too much, because there'll be a diverger in there or something. What was it he said, Mark, the other day? Like, I'll send you where the pipe bends or something? Yeah, here we go. The skull's kind of in a weird orientation. Come on, guys. Good job. This one might not have a lot of good tissue in it because it's all screwed up looking. Yeah. She'll throw something through you. That's nice. Okay, well, I don't have my pickaxe, so I'm gonna have to go get that. But I don't think we're gonna find much in that one. Send, not end. Ah, send to where the pipe bends. It's never good when someone's insults just cause immediate responses, laughter, like... Alright. I feel like we maybe need to, like, establish a better, like, upstairs dump chest where we don't have to constantly run up and down the steps so much. But... I suppose any additional tissue we can grab is worth it. We may need it. And it is somewhat of a finite resource, I guess. I mean, I suppose you can probably get... I think maybe the random, like, the Verger respawn at some point or something, but... Yeah. Let's get the health to chunk back up here. Yeah, I mean, this is great and all. Not what I'm looking for. We're gonna have to get some of this Ursa wood too. While we're here, I think. I love having these guys to watch my back, though. I gotta say, that's a nice touch. Alright. Get in. Possibly? Yeah. Through the... I mean, I think there's some tissue in here. And we got rock mixed in. This guy might have had, like, rock for brains. Yeah, I know they're not like super strong or anything. Right. You kind of have to understand their limitations. But as like useful cannon fodder and stuff, they're good. I think I see a little brain back there. Like right now, I feel a hell of a lot safer because I know they're just wandering around out there. Alright. We've been getting kind of like weird luck with these, huh? Lots of them have been deformed. The one thing I will say, Mark, about them, though, is that, like, quite the burden on Eater. I can only imagine how much of a pain in the ass it is to summon 4 of them. You know, by the time you're done summoning 4 of them, getting the shield on, you're gonna basically be like a withered up skeleton with drawn so much blood. Your foul sorcery. too far away from the thing. Come on. Can't tell if it's nighttime or what. Oh. It's been popping out the top. You heard one? Yeah, maybe. Ah, okay. Anyway, we were pretty much... Oh! Ah! Buttons! We're getting full anyway. We need to return some stuff. Man, oh man. No, it's all good. It's all good. I better be safe than sorry. I could probably use a little bit of marble anyway, too. Okay. Man, what a bummer. Alright, well. Now I'm just gonna have to get some more wisps, probably, for this night. I think we're close to night. Let's do some, like, chicken calling, maybe. That's something we could do. I guess the one that, like, lives out here now, we can just let be. This, like, random hen that got up there in the bonfire area. Probably won't survive if we get a raid, but... how many more are you in there? Okay, there's like 3 left. Yeah. Okay, stand by while I go get you guys some seats. I can't believe it, but they might actually eat all of my seeds. I haven't really been out there, like, worrying about it. I'm not giving them oak seeds. They eat dandelions, too. Is that true? I think they do, right? We didn't need any, really, lately for anything. I think I have a bunch. Do they eat dandelions? Am I wrong? No? They don't care about dandelions? Huh. Didn't... Oh yeah, they do. Okay. Good. Oh, you remap Forsaken Power G. Sit to N. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. I should probably have done that too. But now if I do that, I'll forget. It's been too many years of muscle memory. But I fat finger it all the time. Alright, chicken. I don't really need it. We haven't really been much for using it. I don't even think it's like the best in slot anymore. Where'd I put all the eggs? Did I, am I blind? Oh, here they are. Okay. Well, that's, done. One of these days we'll deal with all the remaining ores we haven't processed. Not that it's that big a deal. We're still sitting on some silver. We've got quite a bit of iron still. We definitely got our black metal stores up. Did I just hear a fueling? I think it did. One around somewhere. Where is he? Probably a fueling running around out here somewhere. Guess they kind of deliver black metal now. Yeah. So I've been playing a lot of Helldivers on Friday nights with my friends, and I don't know if you've played that game, but they're on console anyway to use a stim, like a health pack. It's like up on the D-pad or something. But if you also, while doing that, like hit a little bit of right D-pad, I think, you basically pull up the emotes, and then the salute in Helldivers is like this like fist in front of you, like. And anyway, you'll be like getting trashed and you're almost dead and you're trying to pop a stim and your guy will just stop, like stand at attention and salute as he gets murdered because you just screwed up the buttons big time. It's annoying. Anyway, I guess we'll get a few wisps, we'll sleep, because what else am I going to do? And then we'll go back there, grab a bit more tissue, and carry on. But there was some other craggy looking rocks around that maybe could be promising. We just have to get up high again to have a look. I heard diverger somewhere. I don't know if it was just like a couple of random rogues or if it's like a little diverger settlement somewhere, but kind of backtrack a little bit, because where we went to the skull we got a bit distracted. And we gotta, oh yeah, before we leave there, we gotta get more Yurtsil wood. And now that you mentioned a Yarmark, we probably will find one, because we haven't really been seeing any tonight. We've been, like last week, we freaking couldn't stop running into them. But I guess at this point, if we could just find another crypt, or another mine, at least that would give me some hope. I don't know what the chances, percentage-wise, to have a queen vegisphere in them. Like, my experience would tell me that, like, it's probably pretty high chance. Like, maybe 1/3 or 25%. You know? I consider that pretty good odds. 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. And we've been through quite a few. Actually, we probably should maybe take a little minute on the map here and add that we just did another one. I don't remember exactly where it was in respect to this, but it was kind of like here, I think. And, whatever, we'll just cross it out. Dink. And then the skull, we've just kind of been lazily drawing. I feel like the skull's like right here. Skull. Anyway, I wanted to look up this way. I think I saw some more craggy looking rocks that might be nice. The sound effects remind you of Thomas Jane, the movie The Mist. Which sound effects? The feelings? Or the yalls, you mean? Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of what we've been doing. Sort of trying to keep track in case we do backtrack eventually one day. And we need to, like, have some references. But honestly, the chances of me ever figuring that out are pretty slim. I guess we've been leaving wisp lights all over the place and they never go out, so I suppose we'll always know where we've been. Yeah, the All Foghorn is really awesome sound. Scary shit, but I like it. I love it. I think they did a great job on that one. Kind of thought these guys would come a lot more often. We are burning through them. Like, pretty quickly. And, you know, Yurtsa-wood's not an infinite thing here either. Gotta be mindful of the whole world one day will be gone. Because I was just so adamant in mapping it all out. I don't think I've seen that movie, no. I'm not a big fan of horror movies. Like, when I was a kid, I was definitely, like, worried about having nightmares. But then I grew up and realized that, like, most horror movies don't have very good... They're not normally good movies. I think my wife enjoys, like, the... just kind of what I would say would be, like, mindless horror movies sometimes. But I'm, like... I'm very weird spectrum for movies. Like, for example, I would like very low effort, not low effort, but like just generic, like, shoot 'em up movies. I just kind of enjoy that kind of stuff. Even though I know they're, like, not great films. But, like, perfect case would be like Arnold's 80s movie Commando, right? Like, every once in a while, when I see that on or something, I'm just like, yeah, great 80s shoot 'em up. So unrealistic, so dumb, but just, like, entertaining to me. But then after that, I would say I probably mostly like actually work of art movies, like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, like the remake, obviously, like the ones that were done with James, what's his face? Not James Cameron. The other guy. I can't remember his name. Doesn't matter. They're good. My faves. What's going on down in here? Is this like stone? Oh, okay. I watched Gladiator 2 over the last couple of days, and I wasn't that into it. Definitely not even close to as good as Gladiator 1. To me, it just felt really rushed, and they just didn't really explain stuff. Peter Jackson, that's right, thanks. But yeah, Gladiator 2, I don't know. I had quite a few problems with that one. Like, some of the action sequences were okay, but I felt like they really went for just, like, mindless Hollywood. Mindless, like, CG fest. You know? I know the Romans did some crazy shit, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I don't think they... I mean, sorry if you haven't seen it. Maybe spoiler alert, I guess. But I'm not sure that they had, like, Like, I know they flooded the Colosseum occasionally, and they would do, like, naval battles in it. Like, I know that was a thing. I've heard about this. I don't think they had, like, great white freaking sharks swimming around in that also. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that they would have done that. Like, I know they definitely enjoyed their lions and tigers and bears, oh my, kind of thing. But, yeah. Sharks, I think, are a bit of a stretch. Okay, guys, I need to rebubble you, but I can't figure out how to get up there right now. A couple more pieces here, but... Oh, come on. This is just annoying. Anyway. But yeah, otherwise, so obviously I'm hoping you've seen the original Gladiator. If you haven't, you should just go watch it because it's great. But that, they built the characters so well. Like, the bonding of the guys, like the gladiators, was like, actually felt like, you know, they bonded. And in this one, it was just like super rushed. It was like similar starting, you know, but then like I don't know, I just felt like all of a sudden they're all best friends and they're all in the Coliseum and they're all just gonna blindly follow this guy. There's like barely anything. There's like one instance, I think, in the movie where there's like one dialogue where somebody says something along the line of like, and why should I follow you? But other than that, I feel like immediately they're all just like, yeah, we've known each other forever. We're best friends. Gladiators, we're gonna die together. We're gonna fight, you know? Whereas in the original, I felt like they actually legit did a much better job of like showing how they became close. Anyway. Finally. Pops it. Alright. What? Oh. I'd like to grab a little black marble. Man. Still more down here. This guy's brain really went down into the ground. Yeah, the original Gladiator is fantastic. Holy shit. Oh. I think I might have heard a real gull this time. I feel like I might have heard one. Very dark ending. In the Mist? Okay. Lord of the Rings came out at the same time as Star Wars equals Lord of the Rings. How to use CGI to perfection. Star Wars ran amok with it. Yep, I would agree. Spinal column, yeah, that must have been like the brain stem. Alright, so... Yeah, I think we were probably pretty good for tissue, to be honest. Like, do we really even need to, at this point, stop anymore? We basically have so much now that I don't even have room for it. So there's that. I mean, obviously it won't go very far if we have to frickin' build everything here, but... Yeah. But yeah, okay, well, I'll ask my wife if she's seen The Mist. If it's like a horror movie with more thought in it, and like twists and stuff, then yeah, that might be something I would watch. But again, who knows? Maybe even at my age, I'll end up having nightmares or something and be like all freaked out. I don't know. Now it's a bitch because like my kids sometimes before bed is like a bit of a treat for them. Kind of, we let them watch something in bed with us, like YouTube or something. And lately we've been, they were really into watching like funny dog and cat videos, like many are. So we would watch that, and then they wanted to watch like funny fail videos. So we would watch people failing on things, like, but like not like distasteful ones, like, you know, classic like doorbell camera fails kind of stuff. And then last night I got them into watching like how it's made kind of type programs where you like see how industrial like manufacturing and mass production and all that stuff works. And they thought that was pretty fascinating. But the problem is like it gets close to like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. and they're on vacation right now. So they're up a bit later. And then you get commercials sometimes on YouTube for like horror movies, and you're just like, hide your eyes, because they're about to go to bed, right? And like, if a kid their age sees like a creepy Japanese ghost lady climb out of the TV or something, I mean, that's just not going to go down well, right? Like from that movie, whatever that was called, I forget. But yeah, we have to be very careful. Heads up, guys. It's a good thing I got a bubble on you. You don't get crushed by the log. So yeah, we have to be really careful now with what the commercials could be. Hi, Katie. Welcome in. Progress report is that we are getting just about everything we need but the queen at this stage. We found another skull. We found another mine. In the mine, there was nothing of use. As in, there was no queen stone. So we've just finished all the tissue run. We cleared that other mine. Got a bunch more random stuff. Now I'm just trying to bulk up my Yggdrasil wood supplies a bit. But I'm having struggles with this because I don't need... Maybe I gotta drop some of the rock. Don't need all this. We'll drop 15? Something? I feel like kind of safe with that much. Okay. Good. We got a whole stack. Now we can make tons of torches. Oh, of course, we can't carry this son of a bitch, though. God damn it. Alright, we're going to take some of it. No, I don't want to do that. Man. Alright, let's just keep the portal here for a minute. And do a little bit of reconning. So that's where we came from, I want to say. I think. I wish I could wear a belt and a mist light at the same time. I feel like they go on different appendages. Is that the same one we were looking at before? Is that where we just came from? I think that's where we just came from. True, I could build a stack and come back. You're right. You're right, I could do it that way. I didn't think about building stacks. Now I probably don't have enough to do that. I'm too short. Nah, I don't want a portal again because I don't want my skellies to despawn. Otherwise I would have taken a little bit back home. Wow. Oh. Rough arrow shot, though. I just wanted to get this kind of cleared out a bit. Oh. Are these new spawns, or did we find something of value here? Have we been here? So. I'm going to assume that, yeah, that's the one we did. So that's not it. Yeah, I forgot about the stack viewers wood. I could cut another one, I guess, and do the stack. I mean... Huh? Where'd you come from? Oh. Well, it's good to know that I can take a hit. Take a hit even from the double smash. You guys came from over here. Maybe there's something to look at over here. Using extra slots mod? Yeah, I should probably be doing something like that. The bush, yeah, there's some pretty cool bushcraft ones. Some of them I feel like are fake though. Like there's one my kids have watched where like a couple of dudes just seem to like with sticks and mud just like make crazy ass shit all the time, and like swimming pools, and there's people online that have said that like pretty much everything they do is fake because they can like rewatch the videos and they see like excavator claw marks in the ground and stuff. It's starting to sound like water over there. So let's see what it's going to take to carry this. Wrong thing. Alright, so... $303. Yeah, okay, so we gotta drop a little bit. Well, I guess we're kind of over our need for Ursa wood. 36, 35. There. We still got enough for this. Okay. Let's, The cabin building stuff's cool. Yes, it is. I've seen that before. There's a couple of guys that do stuff like that where they like, in fact, I think I read a story about a dude who went off grid and did that and then got in big trouble because like he didn't have permission. Or something. That's the one I wanted to go to. That way. Oh yeah. A clear area. I like clear spaces. These are some promising big ass spikes. We could have something over here. You know a guy... Oh yeah, the fake rescues. You know a guy who built a town, A-frame cabin, crown land, no permits. I wished him luck. Well, aren't there rules? There's some rules, right? Like if he squats long enough or something. He might be able to get away with it. Alright. I feel like it's getting kind of nighty time here soon. Are these really just nothing? Big rocks? Man. Come on. This is one thing maybe we do want the hull because of the inability to build. Another frickin' day gone. I really do hope I do, but I'm not having much luck with it, T-Mac. Like, days are just flying by here. I'm not really stalling or not trying to, but we're just not making a lot of progress. It just takes so much work to move even like a few feet down there. We're seeing some big ass spikes, but like, come on. And now, every time I gotta, you know, go back, summon everybody, come back. Hey, Caper. Hacked your game, deleted all the queen spawns. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. It is. It's time consuming, tedious, it's just annoying, and then I'm like having to climb up a mountain and look and then like try to remember where I went. Where I am right now is like prime location for another thing because there's lots of these big ass craggy spikes. So I'm hoping like it's gonna be there, but and then again, it's like the day's just flying by. Another night already. I guess we can do a bit of cooking again. We probably need to. Now we're running out of Mist Hair Supremes, so I guess we go ahead and do up some of those. What do I need again? Carrots and Yodin Puffs. Yeah, okay. Definitely got lots of carrots. Yodin Puffs, decent amount. 95? That's good. No noises. Invite Caper to my game. Give him hot or colder directions. Thing is, we don't think our worlds are even the same anymore enough that it would matter. Although, yeah, I guess I've touched the Vegosphere, so if I linked up maps with him, would he see things that I've done? He'd probably have to go touch one of them himself. Yeah. I don't think there's really a pattern for them, T-Mac. I think that, oh yeah, true. Cartography table would do it. I think there's probably spawn rules for them that we just don't necessarily have access to unless you mine the code, but like, I know you need to have a certain amount of space, like, for them to spawn in, but I've seen them on little islands. Like, the infested mines can occasionally just generate, like, by themselves as, like, a little island. Even the queen can be like that sometimes. One of my playthrough challenge runs, the queen ended up being on an island. And it was in the clear, and it was very visible from a long distance away. I found it by accident. I don't really want to cheat, but... yeah. Well, funny enough, like, we had a hard time finding the Elder. We had a hard time finding the Egluth as well. We didn't really have... We actually got very lucky, I think, for Bone Mass. We stumbled upon Bone Mass Not too much effort. But motor we also found pretty easily by accident. So I don't know. Did I take all of my seeker downstairs? Yeah. Should probably have some upstairs. I'm gonna grab these. Whoa, easy there, wolfies. Mage caps. How are we doing on mage caps? Oh yeah, Locksmeat hides with the mage caps. But we've definitely struggled to find bosses. I knew this would be a problem. The cartography table just allows us to, like, if you clicked on it and I clicked on it, I think it basically would like clone my map for you. Alright, maybe I should just like mass produce these here. There, we got so many of these. Can I make one more? No. So many of those now. Of course, we don't know where to put them. I guess they'll go in here. Let's do that. And got them there. And I mean, I really should be mass producing food more often, I guess. Especially the ones that I can afford to do. Like those guys don't cost me much. Blood cots and mage caps. Oops. Gotta do that here. And yeah, there's no lines of sight in Mistlands. That's a huge problem. This is why I struggle so much right now, because even if I do think I know where I'm going, as soon as I get back down under the mist, I can't see. And the mist lights and stuff don't have enough freaking radius. They just don't. I need it more. I need to be able to put down a wisp light and clear a much bigger space. Motor without a vegisphere. Yeah, exactly. Motor is a very visible and easy one. And it stands out a lot in the mountains, of course, like the red on snow. Yeah, I would like to have him in here doing my chores. That's for sure. Oh, by the way, this has probably been done for a long time. Yeah, we needed to deal with that. Did we move meads? No, we didn't. They're just up here. Oh, overflow on the meads is getting pretty bad, too. How is our supplies of... We have Ratatosk. Probably need to make some more, like, health and stuff. But yeah, well, I was going to try to make, like, lingering stamina meads, maybe. Could be making some of these. Let's do that. That'll give me a bit of an opportunity, maybe, to use a health food instead of stamina food in the queen fight, but also be able to recover stamina a little bit faster. Mayhaps. With jelly, was it? Cloudberries. Oof. Cloudberries might be a problem. Still have some, but we haven't been getting those in a while. Okay. Foods are all up to date. We gotta drop off some of these. So let's move some food over there. Let's get our extras going. Like, this is shit foods for like the base. This can be our like good foods. We can definitely store better than in here. So we got, what do we want? We want just 2 of these, yeah? 2 of those. 2 of these. 2 of these. We got some backups now. That's a lot of eater food, some stamina, some health. Hey, Steve. We did not find the queen. We are still searching. We're just about to go back into the mist. We're gonna take a little bit more of a search, a little bit longer tonight, maybe one more day in game. I think we're at like 338 now, almost. The days are wasting away. It's making me worry a bit. Making me worry quite a bit. Your boat game was strong, your landing game was weak. Yeah. Things happen. Alright. It's about to be daytime here. Oh, we'll just have a little mini nap, like just a little mini nap. Well, I guess there is some hope for me that it's going to take... I think you'll figure it out, but your next stream may not get much further progress. Day 338. So what was your day, Caper, that you beat him? Or her? The queen? Can I get a day check? I forget. I think we determined that you died on like 367 or 357 or 357. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. 338. I don't have a lot left. 20 days, under 20 days. Oh, that's not good. Alright, what kind of madnesses are going to be out here now? We left the portal in a bit of a weird area. This could be dangerous. Well, you need to make a post, I think. You need to post that shit. Bothal. Bothild? Hild. Okay. And Toke. That's funny. Toke. And I'm just a corpse with barely any blood left after all that. Okay. Oh, I just hit the map button. I would have gotten the, it's, I think, Thread has, like a shame thing coded to his map button. The head shake shame or whatever. Alright, well there's some peaks over here, so I guess we gotta go there. Although, you know, this is... kind of open. This is Seeker Soldier territory, though. These are the kind of alleys you expect to see them in, I feel. Oh. Hope we found the mountain. Seems to just be a mountain at the center of every Mistlands. It's becoming like a thing. I gotta get up high again so we can see what's going on, but at the same time I might as well grab these. Just used a ton of them. What's at the center of every Mistlands? A mountain. Do you think I'm in mountain right now because I'm so high? Oh. My skelly's in a fight. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Where did we even come from? I think my skellies might have been murdered. And now I don't remember where we came from. Down here, maybe? Yeah. Well, one of my skellies were alive somewhere. Fucking hell, the sounds of the yawls carry so far that you just think it's right on you, but it's really still not. I jumped off of one of those, right? So it's like behind that one. Ugh. God damn it, this is stressful trying to figure out where to go. I could try to go down along the water, maybe. I don't want to go anywhere near that now, though. I think there's water over here. I'm so confused. I know I've been here. I mean, this is where we were. Oh, were you here the whole time? Could that be something? Maybe? I really want to get out in the water. Oh, that much? God damn. I intend to comment on your last life, Gabriel. I will try to do that. I think two things would have changed your outcome. Yes. Going back through the portal, yeah, that was risky. You took some risks. I'm paralyzed here now. I don't know what to frickin' do with this frickin' yawl. Right where I was gonna go. And again, I don't even know what damn direction I'm going. Maybe I'm gonna just try to, like, go over there and have a look. It's gonna be a bit of a shit show, because if I fall into the water and get attacked, it's gonna be bad. Go down along the coast. Ah! What? That was like y'all right on me type sound. Oh, here he is. Apparently the yalls are out now. What's it fighting? I'm getting a bit scared that I'm gonna be spotted here. My stamina's not great. Ugh. This isn't one, right? I'm not like on top of one. I don't think so. We could probably take it, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Especially from up here, because I don't really have anywhere to go. Is that where I started? Right over there? Why are you coming near me? Yeah, you know what? That is where I started, down there. Let's bail back to those other diverger that were over here. And go that way down the coast instead. Pretty sure I hear a seeker right now, though. Yeah, let's go to our friends there. I don't like this, but we're gonna have to swim it. That side got all y'alled up and I don't like it anymore. Sorry, chat. I can't talk. I'm too stressed. It's a lot of work trying to dodge all these y'alls. I feel like it's some sort of like stealth game now where I'm just like trying not to be spotted by the big monster or it'll be killing me. Alright, so you guys offer me somewhat of a safe area-ish. Come on now. I wanted to go this way next. Maybe over there. We didn't really need this. We didn't really need this at all. This doesn't help me. I gotta get far enough away from their ward to be able to even get set up over here. I'd like to get a boat built or something if I'm gonna be sailing more, I guess. So I think we... Yeah. We need to go this way. There's a sword down there. Might be another skull down there. I don't really care. I need to get over there, I guess. Ride the Gyal? Yeah. I could have almost there. Could have definitely got on top of it. I know they do the shake maneuver, but I've seen some pretty cool people do some cool stuff. But I think I'm going to have to sail. I think so, Mark. We're going to have to... We're going to have to do some... I don't know. Positioning down on one of these rocks somehow. Maybe here. Fuck, for a second that sword looked like a yawl belly. Or yawl back. I got all scared again. Wonder if my skeletons are alive. No. Yes? Okay, they are somewhere, wherever they are. But there's some promising looking stuff over there, maybe. But I could have honestly already been there. So we're gonna go down into this little valley here and see what's going on. We're gonna try it. Where this sword is, there should be land, I hope. Right. You would think there'd be land down here. I think. Yeah. Assuming they can't get down, yeah. Well, that's just great. Okay, more to burger. Maybe we've got like a... What? That ticks? Looks like a bunch of ticks. Big burger battle happening. Just let them rough it out over there. I can't do anything because if I shoot, it's gonna just cause problems. You thought that was a yellowback too? Yeah. Yeah, it looked like it. Alright, so that's the edge. Okay. Thunderstorm's not the best. Over there, maybe. Guess that's where we're gonna have to eventually go. Not really wanting to do it during the storm, though. Man, this is a pain. We get a portal down here at least. Probably. Just to have one. There's also a big spike there, so maybe there's some chance of finding something of value. Oh, a Diverger trophy. That's new. Didn't have that one yet. Guess one of them was killed. That's too bad. Oh, blood clots. Hello. You got a 1-star. Oh, nice. I can't see shit in this weather. Makes an already pain in the ass navigation situation just even that much worse. Oh, it's awful. It's loud, it's hard to see on top of already hard to see. I think we're just screwed now tonight. Like, this has been kind of a bit of a bust. Bit of a bust. I have a plan to continuing down that coastline. But, like, come on. This is the second or third storm I've had there tonight. But that is our first, Burger trophy. Guess we can get these out of there. They don't belong in there. These all are like... These are boss items. Probably put them in here, maybe. These can go in there. Boss bones. Go here. Tears. Ymir flesh, was that what I had in this other one? Yeah. And Guk. Neither of which are trophies. That will be moved. That will be put into the box of random things here. That makes more sense. Oh, it's night already again. Come on. Days go too fast. I don't think there's any special thing to Google Caper. I think it's just search until you find it and be grateful when you do. I don't know. I gave it a good effort tonight again, I think, but came up short. Yeah, I think I'll call it at start next stream at day 339, and just hope that down that coast from those guys, I can maybe find another one, and this time it actually has the damn stone in it. Step 1, find the stone. Step 2, figure out how far away it is. I don't know. At least we made some food, and we, I guess, got a lot of resources, I suppose. We're getting plenty of stuff. I mean, geez. Like, close your eyes, Caper. You'll be sad to see that I have, like, 53 cores. And I've got enough, of this stuff here to go for ages. We can get more sap, too. We just have to go and grab it. Just black metal reserves. Still got black metal down here, and you haven't even done. Hello, welcome in, but I'm about to leave anyway, Vita, so no problems. But you have a great exercise. No luck on finding the queen tonight, so the search continues. One day I'll sort out the basement. I guess once we start making like Ashlands level stuff. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, like, I suppose we could very easily be making the upgrades as well at this point. We can definitely fit some of this stuff if we want. Kind of have to come up with a better organizational plan down here. We have to get the dogs out of here. I think we gotta like make them a new place. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Okay, bro, I'm set. I'm set on my resource grind, but we need to obviously find stuff now. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can get the dogs out of here and give them a different place to live, and then sort out my basement. Add all the upgrades for the stuff. That's probably going to be good, because we do want to do at least one more upgrade to this, I think, before the Queen battle. And the staff members I might even upgrade too, because like whatever, it's going to do a bit more damage for me, and I'm going to use it a lot anyway. So, where's our skills at today? Got magic up to 14, blood magic, 32 elemental. Good, getting there. Getting there. Highest skill is 82 run. I don't think I've ever gotten beyond that kind of skill level before in any of my other runs, because usually I die a lot in my challenge runs. Excuse me. Okay, well anyway. Bummer, we didn't find it yet. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys in, not next week, but you know, Caper streams I'll be watching hopefully from my hotel. Yeah, I know, the basement pups, they need to be moved. Not gonna be like, I'm not saying they're gonna be like, you know, put down or anything. You just gotta relocate them to an outdoor pup sanctuary. I've got one like chicken hut and a pig hut, so I'll have to make a wolf hut or something. We may need to make an expansion to the base at some point. Maybe we should build up a third floor now that we have access to better building materials. We could definitely do that. If we wanted. Anyway, yeah, thanks everybody. I hope so, Mark. I'm getting a bit depressed, honestly. I think we've been searching for like, I don't know, 40 and plus game days. Feels like it anyway. So, bye everybody, and have a good week. Rest of your week and weekend, and I'll find her eventually. 2 Caper streams next week. Yeah, he could make some big progress. Put really a lot of pressure on me. But yeah, I should be back on the 18th, I guess, will be the next one. So, bye-bye, everybody. Yeah, well, yeah, true. Stream for body recovery. 2 stream for... Yeah, fine. Do it all day. 8-hour stream. You can do it. I was saying it. It's not as hard. The grind is a little faster in the Ashlands. It's like, there's difficulty, of course, but it's not so much searching around this bullshit. You know, like I got y'all blocked in 2 places. After we had a pretty successful night of no y'alls, then I got y'all blocked on 2 sides. And like, just, yeah, bummer. But enough whining. I will see you all next time. Bye for now. Thank you very much.